Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. So I have went ahead and finished my 3 tall and skinny Christmas journals, and these are using digital kits from Rachel over at Roxy Creations, and I will make sure to leave a link to her YouTube channel and Etsy shop in my description box below. So I just wanted to do a quick flip through of these 3 journals, because as soon as this video is over with, I have everything packed and ready to go. And our Joey Christmas journal, out of his first Christmas kit, we still have the, I think, Yuletide cheer to go. I just can't decide on a cover. So we have that. She's going in the antique shop as well as these 3, because the antique shop where I have a booth at, they're having a big kickoff to the holiday extravaganza on November the 9th. My husband and I are actually, let's see, it's Monday and I'm off, so that's why I'm headed up there. We are headed out Friday the 1st of November to go up to Gatlinburg to the cabin for a week. So we'll be gone the 1st through the 8th. So since we're coming back through the 8th, what the antique shop is doing is they have a pretty big parking lot, and they are actually renting out 10 by 10 tent spaces for people to come up and sell their items to kick off the holiday season. So I wanted to make sure that my booth was holiday ready. So I have collected up some of my, and I'll take pictures and post them on Instagram and Facebook, but I have collected up some of my Christmas items that will not be for sale, just for decorations only, and I wanted to have some Christmas journals in my shop. So I will stop rambling and we will get right into it. I did not stamp these yet, so I have my 2 handmade by stamps. This is just black. It's pre-made. You just stamp it. And then this one I actually got out the English Ivy by Ranger Archival ink, in case we wanted to use that one. I also have some coffee dyed paper over here to my right, because I know there's a couple of places where I do need to stick a couple of things. And I also just thought we will go ahead and pull out some mulberry ink. Don't think I have any other kind of red. Nope, so we'll just use the mulberry and this Christmas stamp. We may do some a little bit of stamping here and there. I also have Celebrate the Season. I have a whole box, guys, full of stamps. Christmas stamps, just didn't use them. So this is my cover. I used this beautiful dark green. Back in the day, we called it hunter green, you know. The late 80s, early to mid 90s, it was all about hunter green and burgundy. Yes, and angels. So, yeah, I was that girl. So, I did put one of my little small jingle bells on a bulb pen, just so you have that little jingle bell sound. And I do have those jingle bells, the silver, gold, and green, for sale in my Etsy shop. So, just use that sorry silk to close it. Here is our cover. So this cover here, I did sew around it in a zigzag in some green thread. Yep, there's the word. And this is just, I got this from Michael's. It's just a sticker. Got some cute little red flat back blingies there. And then this right here was from Vintage Studio 717. It's one of her older kits, but it's the numbers for a December daily. This cover here is actually a placemat from Monahan Papers, and they actually sell these. All the covers are of these 3 journals. They actually sell these in the antique shop where my shop is. I did elect to use the green wax thread for that, and I had put some red lace down the spine just to help secure that spine some. So the inside of the cover, I did nothing, because this said Merry Christmas to you, and I really love that. Okay, good. You guys are getting a good view. And again, these are Rachel's papers from Roxy Creations. This right here is a tissue paper. It is a 1800 antique ledger that I had purchased at an estate sale. I'm hoarding most of that. Even I can't believe I put a sheet in here. Another one of her digitals. front and back. This right here, we made some of these together in Rachel's Roxy Creations. Yes. Her hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge. Just have some, made a little ruffle by using staples. You can make it simple. You don't have to use glue. With some red with gold polka dots up there. And simply put Mary there. And there's writing space on the back. So really didn't do a lot to that. And most of the things in here, guys, are clipped in. There's not very much that is glued. I wanted these to really be a writing journal and not a lot of hoopla. So if you've already, you know, judged my cover or any other part of my journal, because there is no hoopla, it's not meant to have hoopla. It's meant to be a plainer journal for lots of writing space. Her digitals are absolutely beautiful. Coffee dyed paper, and that is from Vintage Polka Dot Shop. I love this page. It's so beautiful. And then right here, this is just an over-the-page altered paper clip that I had made. I believe that was in one of my open collaborations that I'm doing. I think it was the Shop My Stash. So we have that. I went ahead and did some Christmas ones. Nope, there's washi there. It's Crazy Washi Wednesday. And then this right here is just a lace coffee dyed index card. Gail had done these over on her channel. And she just picked out some fabric, a little piece of lace, and some trim. And you can lift that up for some secret journaling space. Just put that there. And this green dyed paper does have glitter in it. It's really pretty. That's the other side, and this is a dyed coffee filter. This is antique book page from a book that I have, and it is also 1800s. And another beautiful page from the kit. And this paper here is from Veronica at Triple V Vintage. I couldn't remember the name of her shop. And the Joey journal flip through. Some red dyed paper. So here we have a glassine bag. This was a while back. Also one of Rachel's hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge. Just have a tag in that glassine bag. And then here, this is just a couple of pieces that's stamped on. And I believe that is vintage fabric there. Or that may be a piece of my antique. I'm not positive. But yeah, just took the tiny attacher and attached that to that. I put this on as kind of a tuck, and we have a card here. This is a copy of a postcard that I have that will, at some point, hopefully next week while we're on vacation, make it to my shop. Because I downloaded, that's the middle of the signature. Or not downloaded, but scanned lots and lots of vintage and antique ephemera that I own, original ephemera. Just got a little card in there. And that's just a belly band. And then, of course, there's some fabric there. Made a little ruffle. Again, using the tiny attacher. I actually like that look. And that other side of Veronica's papers. The other side of my antique book page. That dyed dolly. And then here, this is just clipped in. I think this was also one of Rachel's hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge. Just put some Christmas embellishments on there. That way, if somebody wants to write on that page, they can. Just take it off. It's not something that's glued down. So again, even on these pages, you could take a dark marker of some sort, and you can still journal on all of these pages. This right here is a copy of an antique music book that I have, and this is a copy, and it says December. The other side says, I think, 1869. This is an original document that I own. That, I think, will also be coming to the shop. Here is another one that we made. We have some ribbon up there made into a ruffle, just a 24 there. Ho, ho, ho. That is her digital. And then you can write on the back. Another one of hers, and then the other side of that tissue ledger, and then these 3 pockets. Saw Gail do these over on her channel, but I originally saw and did this project before. It's from Dee Dee Farrago, probably about 3 or 4 years ago, if not longer, when she started her hashtag 3 and 15, don't freak out before Christmas, something like that. I think she's doing it again this year, but I've had so much going on. So I did put this down as a pocket there. And I'm thinking in this one, that may be the only space where we needed anything. So let's go ahead and we will just fold this here. And we shall get a ruler. Just get the tear ruler here. And just tear that off and then see about where we need it so that it will fit in the pocket. Let's take that off and then slide a little piece of coffee dyed paper in there for journaling. And then there is the back. So I am thinking that perhaps, see, this one will fit there. Put my stamp on there. So let's go ahead and see. Make sure it's going to stamp well. I think it will stamp well enough. And we're just going to put that there. Handmade by Lori at Enchanted Dreams 71. All right. Okay, so she is complete. So, shall go ahead and get her tied back up, and she will be ready. Maybe. Come on, cooperate. There we go. She will be ready to go in the bag and make the trip to Dahlonega. I'm really excited about going up and working on my booth. So there we go. So there's number 1. Completed. Okay, number 2. Use that same sari silk and a little jingle bell. And this is the cover, so I just have a Santa Claus, some flat back red pearls, little, I think this is Tracy Fox, some little, they're kind of an off-white looking color, flat backs up there, and that beautiful green lace going down the side. Again, did stitching in green, and this is the placemat from Monahan Papers. Oh, no. Okay, we got it. Okay, so this right here is a belly band. This right here is some vintage fabric. Yeah. Just put Christmas there. So, again, we need some... Maybe we could just use this, even though it has that stamp on it. Let's just do that. Waste not, want not, correct? Yeah, there we go. So now they can write on that. God, gorgeous this kit. And this backing right here is actually the holly backing paper from Joey Card Maker. And another dyed coffee filter. And my antique book page. Coffee dyed paper. It's that green sparkly dyed paper. Again, another one of, and this is vintage Rick Rack on there. And this is vintage fabric there. I actually have a whole cover made in that. It's just a little glassine bag. This right here is also a postcard that I have. I cut it down a good bit to make it fit. Also will be coming to my Etsy shop, and there is another piece of that authentic document, letter, something that I have. We've got this little bag here, just a little journaling card in there. And this is the Tim Holtz pocket, so you can put things down in there. I just didn't. And this is another one of those fabric flip-up cards that Gail had made over on her channel. So its home for this journal is there. Veronica's paper. That red dyed paper. And here is that hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge for this book. I believe I ended up doing 2 in each book, 1 in the front, 1 in the back. And that is the middle of the signature in this one. Gorgeous digitals. This right here, I also think may have been one of Rachel's, but I'm not sure. But it just opens up, and there's that paper again. Kind of tore it and tried to age it up a little bit. And these right here, I'm not sure whose digital those are. So we have that paper clipped in. And then the other side of Veronica's papers, Joey's background papers, another altered paper clip here that we did. Super cute. Yep, hashtag Crazy Washi Wednesday. There's the washi. I went ahead and did some Christmas stuff so that I would have it. Oh, see right here. Thought there was a space in here that needed some papers. Okay, so let's see about where we need to take this one down at. We'll just go across there and then stick that in there. There we go. And this is a belly band made with Rachel's papers, and then just 2 things again with the tiny attacher. Just made ruffles with some fabric. I believe these are vintage Christmas fabrics, if I'm not mistaken. There's that antique book page, coffee dyed paper. There's that tissue ledger paper. And then here is the other one. Lots of writing on the back. Yep, so pretty. And then here's this one back here. And again, yep, put it on as a pocket. So we will just take this down a little bit and stick that in there for some journaling. There we go. And again, I think I'm going to do the same thing and just use this same stamp. And do our handmade by. There we go. And I actually think I'm going to go ahead and sign it. Yep. All right, so there is that one. Nope, this way. Trying to figure it out so I don't have to take off that bulb pin and redo it. Alright, so there is number 2. And I am actually going to see if I can just slide this up real quick. Maybe not. And just get in here to sign this. That way they are ready to go. There we go. That way it has my actual signature in it. Okay, so that was number 2. And number 3, same thing, same closure, same bell. May just be a different color on a different bolt pen. So this one right here again is Monahan Papers. And I put a Santa Claus here. The flat back's in red, the flat back's in the off-white. The lace going down the down the spine. Come on, Lori, find your words. And the zigzag stitching with green. And this says Gifts of Christmas, and that is Tracy Fox. Alright, so this one we have it on the front. And it is red. So we are going to go ahead and stamp it. There's nothing says you have to do it in the back. Let's see. Yeah, no, I don't want to stamp it in the back. Okay, there we go. There is that. Alright, so that's done. And I see we're not stamping any Christmas. Yeah, guys, I'm just in a hurry to get going and get going. Okay, right there we need a piece of paper. Thought we had a small piece left. I guess we used it. Right, so just go ahead and do that. Tear that. See where we need it about there, maybe. And these little pieces here, I will definitely use those. So this we can put into there for more writing space. And there's that tissue ledger. And we have another one of the journaling cards. And it has the white with gold polka dots. Coffee dyed paper. That ledger. The, music sheet, sorry. And then we have this right here. This is also some of the music sheet that I've just decorated up. Stuck that in there. It says First Christmas, coffee dyed paper. Veronica's paper at Triple V Vintage. Okay, here. We're just going to use this sheet here. And it pokes out too far. So, let's cut. No, you know what? Let's not cut. Let's just fold. Yeah, let's just fold it. That should work. Yep, like a dream. Hope I'm still in camera. But yeah, belly band and some more of that vintage fabric there. We have a red dolly, my antique book page, digital Joey's again, another glassine bag, so pretty. Love it. And then another postcard that I own that will be at some point making it into the shop. I put a lot of stuff in my shop, guys. So, yeah, go over there and check out new items. I literally had items that had been sitting around in my craft room, some for 4 years or longer. So I decided to share them and put, you know, finally get a lot of the items that I've been wanting to list listed. But yeah, literally that stuff, every single thing that I just listed has been sitting around in my craft room for years. Antique book page, It's not something I just bought. Literally had them for years in the closet. And that beautiful red dolly. I just love that color in that dolly. Now this one right here is kind of bulky, so if someone goes to write in this, they'll need to take that out. But that is another one of the altered paper clips. And there's the washi. And then this is another one of the secret journaling spots with the fabric that Gal had made. So I made some of those. I think I still have some more in my stash as well. And this right here has a small tab on it. This was also a Roxy's Weekly Challenge. And just made a belly band out of it. And just made this quick and simple card with just a single image. I did stamp piece on it and some of that green lace at the top. That's really thick cardboard too, super thick. On this, there's a little snowflake. 'Tis the season. That's Tracy Fox. I think the snowflake came from Amy at Crafty Cat. I think. I'm not sure. I forget a lot these days. But go over there and check her out. I'm sure she's got her Christmas, I don't even know what she calls them. But they have a machine, 3D printer, and another machine that cuts those out and makes those things. They're amazing. So yeah, go over there and check out Amy at Crafty Cat. And then there's the tissue paper. And there's the back. Absolutely gorgeous. So I didn't want to do anything to that at all. And then the back cover. So that is journal number 3 of my, I guess you could just call them my Rachel journals, my Rachel Christmas journals from Rachel at Roxy Creations, tall and skinny. And again, these are headed like right now. As soon as I stop videoing, I'm going to probably grab something to drink and head up to my booth because it's about an hour drive one way. I have another video downloading now. Not sure when it's going to post. I'm trying to get a few videos ready to post, which will probably only be about 3 videos, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for the week while I'm gone. So those will probably be the only days that you guys see a video for that week. Go ahead and put these back in here. Alright guys, so that is my 3 journals, the tall and skinnies that are headed up to the antique shop along with my Joey journal. So there we go. I'm super excited. I'm so excited to get up there and get stuff going on my booth. I have such a vision for it, for all of the fun Christmas decorations that I have picked out. All right, I love you guys. Thank you all so much for your support, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.